Alright, so it's January 1st, 2021, first video. And as you can see, I'm headed back. I'm hanging some trail cameras. And I'm headed back to an area that I got some pictures earlier this year of some really nice buck. And I hunted two of them early season just because I had them patterned a little bit. And actually hit one and never found him. So at least he made it. Got him on camera a little bit later. There's another bigger one in here. There's a 10. This area is a little bit closer to my home property. It's public land, so I'm just up here in these Clearcuts, looking for bedding. Actually had a camera on this tree. This is where I had them early season. Some really good pictures here. I found some sheds in here last year. There's some scrapes up here, so I'm just gonna snoop around in here a little bit. Obviously there's an ice storm right now, so I'm coming out in bad conditions, but beautiful day to hang trail cameras. Wake you up a little bit. How's that? So I just kind of walk through the interior of this Clearcut, and you can see right behind me there's a trail this way, an old logging trail this way, and there's several that cut it this way, and a lot of tracks are coming up right on this one. So I'm just gonna try to get lucky and pick one of the cross sections. That's what the deer are using. They're using these logging trails to move on. So I mean, one, if the deer survived this year. Two, if he came back to this area, being at late season, being I got him early October. I got them early October up in here. This is kind of like one of those all, full season areas that those deer could be in here at any time because there's cover, there's food, there's security, there's just everything they need. It's hard to hunt it. They can bounce around and have a little more pressure in here and be safe. So I would, if I was a deer, this is where I would be. So my plan is, I'm gonna put a camera right up in here in this intersection, and hopefully try to catch one of these bucks moving about through the day. Okay, so we have, it's not running down our nose. So we have the Spy Point cell camera set up here, and I see I still have crappy batteries in there. Crappy, I mean, they don't last that long. I recommend lithium batteries. For some reason I couldn't find any anywhere, and but these batteries are 100%, so hopefully they last a while. I put the cell camera up here, and then I'm going to put two regular cameras. I'm going to put one on this side of the Clearcut and one back where I had it earlier this season, just to see if we can get the same, see if we can get some activity. If this thing starts getting fired up, then I'll know when to come check the cameras. But yeah, we're just doing some late season scouting. Great time to do it. Going back into the areas that you were seeing deer early October, late September. A lot of times that's where the deer, the bucks will be, and they've been pressured a lot, so they're not moving a lot. It's a great food source. Not a lot of ag left around here, so definitely think they're in here hiding out, and hopefully we can catch them on camera and see what's left and have a big one to hunt for next year. Looks like the camera's on. We'll catch up with you guys next camera. Here's what it's gonna look like. Here's how it's gonna sit. The camera's gonna be right here. We got a trail coming right here left, a trail coming out of here. This main trail right here, and we have one from behind us. So it's basically an intersection of about 4 different trails. This is why I like late season scouting. You can see the snow, you can see all the trails, all the year's markings. And then you get in there, you're like, man, where would I hunt? And you find a tree like this, right here. I said, yes, there's another one. Right there's another one. Another good spot. Just good stuff. Just good to get out and really scout the area, not only for just deer sign, but also an area where you can hunt, where you can hang. You got a saddle, you got a climber, stand, roots. They really like these roots, these fern roots. And obviously the briar, the red briar, they got a lot of those buds bit off already. You can see, you know, all this stuff. They bite it, they eat it. Yeah, that's a good tree. Get up in. Got some cover around it. Got some back cover here. Any type of northern wind. Perfect. In the middle of their bedding area. So, I got a trail with signpost rubs going down here. If you don't know what a signpost rub is, a signpost rub is, well, I'll go show you. But basically it's a rub on a tree that's been rubbed year after year after year, and it's formed an indentation in the tree where it's starting to kill the tree. So there's a few of them in here, smaller trees, but I passed 3 or 4 of them up here. I'll give you a good indication of what a signpost rub is. Now this is just a little one low on the tree, but that's a signpost rub. Comes up and you see that old dead mark. And those are huge. What do we have here? This is a strip of timber, you know, smaller timber that was left here between these roads that it looked like, you know, there was a rub line, some beds. That's where a big buck would be coming in, laying down, staying for till dark. So we're in the interior, that's for sure. But what I was saying, where I just was at, this little trail that comes up here, leading from that tree that we were just at, comes out to an intersection right here. And it's a thick intersection. It's not like a car intersection, it's a deer intersection. But there's 3 major access ways where they don't have to jump over logs and, you know, get their antlers stuck in things. You can see coming up from that trail, it turns around, this skirts out to that opening which goes out to the main trail where they can cut across and get to destination wherever they need to be. Also they can go this way, so there's major, you know, openings through here that they don't have to kill themselves to get through. So this is another spot that I'm gonna hang a camera. So those are things that I would look for. That should work out pretty well. Trail. 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 Camera. I like it. Have you ever gone into a spot and the more you scout, the better and better and better it gets? That's what this is like right here. Well, we got them all hung. The last one I hung right through this little pinch point right here. And productive scouting trip. A little cold, a little wet, a little icy. And we got the long trek back home, but the GoPro died, so now I'm filming with my iPhone. But thanks for checking in this week. Just giving you some tips on setting up trail cams in the late season. Hopefully it helps you out. If you guys like this video, if it helped at all, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you guys care to see more videos in the future. And thanks for stopping by the channel. Have a great one, guys. See you in the woods.